For the wallpapers.
Let's stay together to keep the wallpaper.
All right, we are on for the escrow hearings for July 28th, 2026, and I will note that we have a quorum with 4 commissioners here in person. If you're on a laptop or on your smartphone, please mute your microphone by pressing the microphone icon. If you called in on a telephone line, please press *67 to mute. We will not be able to unmute you when your permit is called. You will need to unmute with the microphone icon or again pressing *67. Please remember this is being recorded. If you are on video and don't wish to be on video until your permit is called, that's fine. You can turn your camera off. When your permit is called, we will ask you questions about what steps you are taking to make the permit active. First permit for today is DL 1632842 Jasper Singh. Is there anyone on for Jasper Singh? This is continued from last month following a failure to appear.
Jessica, good morning. Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley.
Good morning. Do we have a power of attorney for
We
you on
don't, but we had
this?
sent you a surrender letter for him that he had signed, which Nick sent you a copy of that. Just so you can.
Okay, so they're not wishing to continue in escrow.
Correct.
Oh, sorry, I have a Marion County Board playing on my computer right now. Okay,
Okay.
sorry about that, Greg.
No worries.
We will tentatively show that this is resolved and take no action on it today.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Next permit is RR 6237504 Kentuckiana Ventures LLC.
Good morning, Scott Bedwell here on behalf of Kentuckiana Ventures.
All right, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I
Yeah,
do.
buddy, we have a location. Hello?
Yes, so the current permit we were looking at is RR 6237504 Kentuckiana Ventures LLC. If that is not your permit, you need to mute your line by pressing *67 until your permit is called. All right, sorry about that, Scott. I had read the oath, but I don't think we heard the response.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, thank you. So tell us what's happening with this permit to make it active.
Okay, this is a permit in Tell City, Indiana. I spoke to owner Jerry Freeman. He's looking for a buyer. With this climate we have right now in the world of restaurant and bars, it's a little bit difficult, but he is working with an agent to see if he can sell the permit. It was a permit that was active. I think this is his 3rd year of escrow. So hopefully in the next year, he's hoping to sell the permit.
Hello, I'm here.
Are you here on Kentuckiana Ventures LLC?
Who is this? Say that one more time.
This is Jessica Allen, the chairwoman of the Alcohol and Tobacco Commission. This is the 3rd request for people to mute their microphones and their phone lines if their permit is not the one that is currently called. Right now, we are discussing Kentuckiana Ventures LLC permit RR 6237504.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, please mute your line so that we can get through these permits one at a time. All right, so Scott, you were saying, and I apologize that you've been interrupted multiple times here.
Oh, no worries.
You were saying that they're hoping to sell within a year.
Yes, ma'am. That's the plan.
Okay. Do they have a proposed buyer? How are you selling it?
No, they're working with local realtors, but
Okay.
they do not have anybody at this point in time. Unfortunately, the climate's not the greatest right now to sell, but they're hoping in the next year they can sell it. Or he's even mentioned if he doesn't sell it within the next year, he'll relinquish the permit.
Scott, please, show me some latitude. I'm still sleepy. What county is this in?
This is Perry County down in Tell City, Indiana.
I'm sorry, yeah, I thought so. I thought you said South Bend. I just wanted to clarify.
Sure.
So they're ready to sell, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, this would be the third year of escrow, running from June 3rd, 2026 to June 3rd, 2027. The drop dead date is December 31st, 2029. So there's time to get this done. Anything else, Scott?
No, that's all I have. Thank you.
Under RR 62375504 Kentuckian Ventures LLC, I may move we grant that third year of extension as indicated. This also applies to underlying permit RR 62375504.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Scott. Do you have any others
Thank
with
you.
us
I think-
today?
Yes, ma'am. I have Grow Properties in Pendleton, Indiana.
Here it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so we will call RR 4840207 Grove Properties LLC. Tell us what's happening with this permit.
Okay, this comes to you guys in Pendleton, Indiana. This has been in escrow for a few years. I spoke to owner John Oliver. He's planning on starting construction on the building in the next 3 to 4 months. He hopes to have a restaurant in active status by April or May of 2027.
So they've got a location that's just getting things started.
Yes, sir. 116 North Pendleton Avenue in Pendleton, Indiana.
And just if I understand the time frame, they want to start construction in November in Indiana.
Yes, yeah, they plan on starting construction in the
Good.
fall, and hope to be open in the spring.
So let's hope it goes well. Anything further, Scott?
No, sir.
Under R 4840207 Grow Properties LLC, I move we grant you're right, Scott, this is the fourth year of escrow from July 20th, 2026 to July 20th, 2027. Drop dead date is July 20th, 2028. This applies also to the underlying permit RR 4840206.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Next permit for consideration is DL 2233004 PJ's Liquors LLC.
Good morning, Alex Innermill for TJ's Liquors.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
So this one, you might recall, we had an escrow hearing last month for TJ's. They had a couple years that they hadn't filed renewals. We got those filed. And then this hearing is for the 26-27 permit year. As I stated last month, the permit has been sold. We represent the buyer. It's OMSI Holdings LLC. I'm waiting on one last piece of documentation to file the transfer application for this permit. The transfer will be location pending, and I suspect I'll be at a future escrow hearing in the near future, explaining the buyer's pursuit of a proper location for this permit down in New Albany. But the permit has been sold and transfer application forthcoming.
Okay, that sounds great, Alex. Thanks for that background on this permit. So I'm sure you know, but this is the 5th and final year of escrow for this permit. It does go from October 18th of 2026 to October 18th of 2027. And I'm going to move that we grant that 5th year of escrow for DL 2233004 TJ's Liquor LLC.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next
you.
one, this may be you too, I don't know, Alex. RR 76398084 Angola Beverage LLC.
I think that one's Lisa. I think she's on here.
All right, Lisa, I'll have you take our oath. Do you
Yeah, good
solemnly
morning.
swear- Good morning. Do you solemnly swear or affirm as the case may be that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
Alex and Scott and I should have coordinated for sure. So this one, they have had this location pending beer restaurant Angola for a while. They have 2 major developments. They're working in Angola and trying to get, it's been very slow, trying to get them off the ground. They've got some local businesses and some of the things they're working on right now. We know we're down to the deadline here, whether we're going to be able to get this in operation. I think there's only a year left, and they know that. They also know that they're facing the relinquishment if not put into use.
Okay, glad you're on top of it with them. Yes, they are getting their 5th and final year of escrow. That will be from August the 3rd of 26 to August the 3rd of 27. So hopefully they'll be able to get the permit up and running before then. And it sounds like everybody's aware and you put your client on notice that if it isn't up and running by August the 3rd of 27, it does revert, that permit does revert to the state, since it will have been at that point in time in escrow for 5 years. And I'm going to move that we grant this 5th and final year for RR 76398084 Angola Beverage LLC.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Next permit is DL 2833802 Chevalier LLC.
Yes,
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you
yes,
solemnly
yes.
swear, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with the permit.
Mukesh Patel, Shivali LLC, DBA Fuel Plaza.
How are you associated with Chevalier?
Yes, Shivali LLC, DBA Fuel Plaza. My name is
Oh, that's the
Mukesh Patel.
DBA, okay. Thank you. And what's happening with this permit?
All right, we have the still now is we open the before October. We have the construction almost done, and we have something to do, and maybe October before we get done to buy starting, open the start before October.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I saw in the notes that you're completing construction now. This would be the 3rd year of escrow. And your drop dead date would be August 20th, 2029, but it sounds like you're gonna have that up and running way before that. So I move that we grant a 3rd year of escrow from August 21st, 2026 to August 21st, 2027 to DL 2833802.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Next permit is DL 2932818, Good Oil Company Incorporated.
Good morning. This is Gurwinder Gill, Director of Retail Operations with Good Oil Company.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
So right now we're anticipating breaking ground within the next 30 to 60 days. We do have a general contractor hired who's working on pulling permits and working with zoning. We plan to be open for business within a year from now.
Well, good news. You have to feel good. This is the 5th and final year of escrow, so you're getting there just in time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Sounds like you're moving. Then under DL 2932818, Good Oil Company, Inc., I move we grant the first 5th year of escrow, July 29th, 26th to July 29th, 2027. That is the drop dead date. So you've got to be open by July 29th of next year.
You got it. Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, good luck to you, sir. That's my motion.
Second.
Thank you very much.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Next two permits we will call together. They are for DL 3033494 and DL 523357547, both with Racetrack Incorporated.
Morning.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Just for the record, we can't see you on the screen. Can you state your name for the record?
You can't see me on screen. Oh, yeah, it's Clark Kirkman, Clark Quinn Law.
There you are. All right. And what's happening with these permits?
Sure. So the first one, beginning with 5-2, that's Peru, Indiana permit. That one, they are getting other permits lined up, and they're hoping to break ground by the end of the year. And then the Greenfield permit, that one, when it was initially applied for, had a location. That location fell through. And so that one has changed to location pending, and we're currently searching for a new location for that license.
Okay, well, let's talk about the Greenfield one first. I think it's good you guys are, I'm sorry that the first location fell through. You have until 2029, that's the drop dead date on that one. So you've got some time to find a location and get everything figured out. This would be the 3rd year of escrow. So it would be from April 16th, 2026 to April 16th, 2027. And I move that we grant that 3rd year for DL 3033494, Racetrack, Inc.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
And then on the one in Peru, you guys are moving along, it sounds like, getting ready to break ground. That one will drop dead date would be May 9th, 2029. So this would be the 3rd year of escrow. So I move that we grant the 3rd year of escrow from May 9th, 2026 to May the 9th, 2027 to DL 5233547.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Clark, do you have
Thanks.
any others with us today?
I do not believe so.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Next permit is RR 0639650, Jugad LLC. there anyone on?
Consent to move Jughead to the end.
Consent. We will show that move to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is DL 49333104 S&M Liquors LLC.
Yes.
All right, good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're affiliated with S&M Liquors LLC.
S&M Liquors, was our family, Sharemore family, and, we had a death, so we wasn't able to make it on time. And our plan for this,
Okay, sir, what's
liquor
your name?
license,
Sir,
it's
can you tell
Norsen.
us your name?
Yes, it's Norsen,
Okay, can you spell that for us?
IKNOOR. And last name Singh, SINGH.
All right.
Sorry about that.
And then how are you associated with S&M Liquors LLC?
My father's name is Sequinder Matu, and he's on there. So I'm representing him.
Okay, and then what about Shingar Sharmar?
Yes, there wasn't. They're also family, and but they had a death in the family, so they're at the funeral, I think, right now.
Okay, so they're just not able to be here today, but there's not a change in
Yeah.
ownership.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you have a power of attorney on file with the commission to speak on their behalf today?
I would not. I don't know if Dad did it registered or not.
I am
But we
I
do
am
have-
on the phone also. I am on here too.
Yes, that's my father.
Hello, Your Honor,
Okay.
I am here, Sukhvinder Matu.
Okay, so sir, since you're the owner and we don't have a power of attorney for your son, we'll need to hear from you today. I'll have you take our oath. Do you
Yes, I
solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, so now tell us what's happening with this permit to make it active.
We are waiting on to find the location to put this build this license liquor store, but we didn't have a location yet. We looking the location.
What are you doing to find a location, sir?
We actually. May I speak?
No, we need your father to speak.
Since the father's here, as long as your father can confirm what you're saying, I think we're okay,
Okay.
because he's on the call too.
Yes, we
Yeah,
do
we
have a
looking for-
location that we would like to put the permit on. It's on East Raymond Street, and we're gonna have to rezone it as well, which we'll have to do. So that's kind of our plan to do that.
Do you have an offer to buy that property?
It's already under Sharemore family's property. It's on Raymond Street.
Okay.
That's a gas station, East Raymond Street, and has a side parcel building with it that we are trying to remodel and put a liquor store if we get approved.
Right, so you just need to start with the zoning, correct?
Yes, so we need to just do the zoning on that one.
Have you begun that process?
It's in the works. We're supposed to start on it soon. We didn't know that we actually was gonna put it there, but yes, it will be in the works.
So, so you still have a lot of work to do on this one, correct?
Yes, pretty much location, we have figured the location out. And we would
Good.
like to put it there, but it's little things left, I would say.
Now, this is the fourth year that escrow would be in place. So you have some time to work on this, but it goes quickly. Is there anything further, sir?
No, sir.
Under DL 49-33104, S&M Liquors LLC, I move we grant the 4th year of escrow from November 20th, 2025 to November 20th, 2026. Understanding the drop dead date is February 21st, 2027. You may be back before us soon because this goes to November 20th, 2026. All right?
Alrighty, sir.
Okay, that's my motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. I would just note that sometimes rezoning seems like a simple thing and then it's not. So you don't want that to be what pulls you up and then you can't get this permit active. So get that filed sooner rather than later, so you know what kind of hurdle that's gonna be. That,
Okay,
it's
I will
been moved and
definitely
seconded.
push for it.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 1702624 Willie's Incorporated. Is there anyone on for Willie's Incorporated? All right, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with Willie's Incorporated.
My name is Michelle Wilson, and I was the owner of the bar. And we're still closed, unfortunately. But 2 weeks ago, I had someone reach out to me that found a building, and the person decided to buy the building. And now I'm meeting with some investors in the next 2 weeks to see if they can help us get started. Because unfortunately, after being closed for so long, we lost basically any type of loan that we could get. So now we're just looking for personal investors. And hopefully these people are going to work out for us. And I'm hoping that if that happens, we can be open by probably early January 2027. I think it'll take a while to get this building cleaned up and get up to, fixed into an establishment, but that's what we're hoping for.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear about your struggles, but
Yeah,
Sounds
it's been tough.
sounds like hopefully you'll have some investors who want to help you out and can
Yes,
get back in business.
absolutely. I need somebody to take a chance.
Well, best of luck with that.
Thank you.
For escrow, what we would approve today would be the 4th year of escrow from August the 10th of 26 to August the 10th of 27. And you're up against a drop dead date of December 31st of 2028. If the permit is not made active or transferred and sold by that time, then the permit does revert to this date and you do lose your investment in the permit.
I understand.
Sounds like you understand all that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I move for that 4th year of escrow for RR 1702624 Willie's Inc.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Next permit is RR 1842507 Alphabet Syndicate LLC.
Hello.
Hi, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your names and how you're associated with Alphabet Syndicate.
I'm Tracy Letzler. I'm a 50% owner.
I'm Ryder Martz. I'm the other 50%.
All right, what's happening with this permit to make it active?
Basically, we were working on the building and come across an issue that has become a structural issue, and we've been working to deal with general contractors to try and get the issues repaired and fixed, but we just found it in the last 2 weeks. So I'm waiting on quotes to come back from them in order to finalize everything and then start moving forward as fast as possible with that to try and get us going again.
So you've got a building and just need to figure out if it's gonna work, is that right?
Yeah, basically we just got to fix the structural issues that we found, but we do have a building. We're just trying to get those issues fixed so we're safe for everybody, and then we can, once they're fixed, we can start moving forward.
Good. Well, you've got some time. This is the third year of escrow, which would go from September 18th, 2026 to September 18th, 2027. We may have an issue though. The current application shows that the previous facility that you ran closed on January 20th, 2024, but we show the escrow started on July 15th, 2025. When did the prior place close?
Those dates are correct. What had happened was that was under the old, it closed under the old owner, and then she was unable to find a location to open back up. So she sold it to us, to Alphabet Syndicate, and then we are reopening in our new location. But we did not get this location until 1 year, about a year ago, July last year.
Okay, so the escrow started July 15th, 2025, correct?
It was, yeah, we started our year of escrow. It was already in escrow before we bought it, but yes, that's when we applied for escrow for the first time for us.
Just a minute, please.
It looks like July 15th, 2025 is the correct date because that would be when it transferred to Alphabet Syndicate. You're the original owners of Alphabet Syndicate, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, so the correct date is July 15th, 2025. The other was on a prior owner.
Yeah, so is this really the third year then?
No, this is the second year.
Yeah, that's right.
Second.
Okay. Anything further? Okay, anything further then?
Not at this time.
That's it.
Well, hope this goes well. Under R 18-42507, I move we grant the second year of escrow for Alphabet Syndicate LLC from September 18th, 26 to September 18th, 2027. The drop dead date, the date that you have to be operating or do something with the permit is in July 3rd, 2030. So you have plenty of time, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope the construction goes well.
Thank
My
you.
motion.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 2938755 CRG Unit 50 LLC.
Hi, this is John Rush.
Hi, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, and tell us for the record how you're associated with CRG Unit 50 LLC.
I'm one of the owners of the Cunningham Restaurant Group.
All right, and tell us what's happening with this permit.
We hope to have a deal finalized by the end of the third quarter. We're working with a developer in Westfield. to get a deal structured. It's just taking a little longer than what we anticipated. We also recognize that we're on a short leash on this particular permit.
Yes, John, you're correct. This is going into its fifth and final year of escrow, a little over a year. That would be from August the 17th of 2026 to August the 17th of 2027. But I know you have many permits. I know you're on top of this. Good luck in maybe this current location you're looking at will come through. Hope so. Just for the record, though, it needs to be in operation by August the 17th of 2027 or transferred or to an arm's length buyer, or that permit does revert to the state. You are aware of that?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
I'm going to move that we grant this fifth and final year for RR 2938755 CRG Unit 50 LLC.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Have a good day.
You too. You too. Next permit is RR 2938837 College Plus LLC. Is there anyone on for College Plus LLC?
Consent to move to the end?
Consent.
Consent. We will show that move to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is RR 3940100 Rivertown Eatery Incorporated.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Mark Webb on behalf of Rivertown Eatery, Inc. And I have with me Joe Breek, who is the owner of this permit. He's the president, secretary of this permit. This is one that was earlier set that he did not show. It was denied back in June. An appeal of that decision was filed. It was reset for escrow today. So he is here in my office, and we are prepared to give you an update on this, and we can take an oath.
Thank you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right. Now tell us, that was the history of it, and now tell us what's happening with the permit to make it active.
Okay. And Mr. Breek will elaborate, but essentially, he had a lease that expired. The landlord came back with a much higher amount rent increase that is really not workable for him. So, Joe, you've talked to the landlord. You've tried to work this out.
Yeah. I've had it was a 2-year lease, and they raised it by almost 40%. And I'm trying to work a deal out with them to where they will lower the lease amount back so that we can stay there and continue the progress that we've already made. We've already put a lot of money into the building itself, new equipment, remodeling. And the bad thing is, if they don't lower the lease back down to where it was, I'm going to have to find a new location because we can't sustain and stay there for what they're wanting the lease to be. So I'm still trying to work with the landlord on lowering the lease amount. And at the same time, I'm also scouting and looking for new facilities in Madison area that would be in our price range.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Sounds like a challenge, but hopefully you can work with the landlord to get your lease reduced. That sounds like a good option. Hopefully they might be motivated. Nobody else is coming forward. What we would grant today would be the 4th year of escrow. That would be from March 20th of 2026 to March 20th of 2027. there is a drop dead date of September 22nd of 2028. Just understand that you're up against that drop dead date. I'm sure you want to be open though well before that.
Yes, correct.
Also, we would just indicate, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, on the webpage for this permit, on June 23rd, to help mitigate issues of lack of notice and whatever, thing might happen, I submitted a limited power of attorney on the 23rd, and it has not yet been updated, but I'm assuming it will be updated shortly. So I do have a POA for him.
Okay,
And I have a file stamped. I have a file stamped copy of it.
I do show that there is a power of attorney on file for you.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we're good there.
All right.
I move that we grant this 4th year of escrow for RR 3940100 Rivertown Eatery Inc. from March 20th, 2026, March 20th, 2027. Drop dead date is September 22nd, 2028.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Mark, part of the issue maybe I see a power of attorney for stockpile bookkeeping.
Yes,
Is that still valid?
that should be withdrawn. I don't have
Okay,
any.
can we get something withdrawing that power of attorney as well, and then we'll make sure that you are on there?
Yes, we'll do something about that. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you all so much. We very much appreciate it.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you. Next permit is RR 8000793, Kion Incorporated.
Hi there, David Turk.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us how you're associated with Kion Incorporated.
Owner.
All right, and what's happening with this permit to make it active?
This is a large value-add project up in Tipton, and the bar should be open in the late spring.
So what is the status of that?
Yeah, so right now it's in rough-in phase. There's apartments above it. There's 2 commercial spaces beside it. Those are all being wrapped up in the next month, and the bar was the last part of the project. We ran into a lot of, we had to rip half the building off, so it took a little bit longer than we were anticipating. But we anticipate being operational by May.
By May of next year?
Yep.
Good. Sounds like you're making progress. Anything else, sir?
Nope.
This would be the 4th year of escrow under RR 8000793, Kion Inc. I move we grant that 4th year from June 11th, 2026 to June 11th, 2027. Just for information, the drop dead date is August 11th, 2028, but it sounds like you'll make that just fine. That's my motion.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 4395058, St. Regis Club LLC.
Yes, hello.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with St. Regis Club LLC.
My name is Dave Gustafson. I'm the sole owner. Regis Club LLC.
Right, and what's happening with this permit to make it active?
It is sold. It is transferring to a new location. They should have had this completed last year. This is the final year, I think, for escrow. yeah, really, basically all they needed to do at this point was change their insurance. They're a restaurant. The buyer is a restaurant that's currently active, so they're eager to get this processed. They basically just sent the insurance without liquor liability because they've been operating without alcohol sales as a restaurant. So they're getting that set up, and I would estimate we'd have everything finalized within the next few weeks. So.
Okay, so transfer paperwork's all been signed, they've sent
Yep.
it in, we're just waiting for insurance to clear.
Yep, and they're resubmitting. I'd spoken with our processor and as well as some excise officers about the location. They're just resubmitting that whole package and or the whole processing application with the proper insurance. And I'm not sure if there are any other details they needed to clarify, but I'm going to be helping them with that process just to finalize since it's at the end of the line on escrow.
Smart idea. It's always good to make sure it comes out of your name when it's going to somebody else's.
Yes, absolutely.
Sounds like you're on top of it. And this is the 5th and final year of escrow. What we would grant today would be from May 1st to 2026 to May 1st, 2027. It will have a chance to have a little bit of extra time until March the 30th of 2028. If you need to come back and ask for additional time, you may do that next year. That would complete its full 5 years in escrow at that point in time, the March 30th, 2028 date. And I'm going to move for that 5th year for RR 4395058 St. Regis Club LLC.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 4506574 UFO Bar and Grill LLC.
Yes, I'm Lorena Ortega for UFO Bar and Grill. My father he's the owner, and he should be on the phone call somewhere in here. Now, I do want to request if there's a way that he could give me verbal authorization to be able to speak on his behalf as well.
Okay, let's see if he's on.
I know.
Is the owner of UFO Bar and Grill on?
He is pushing.
What's his phone number? I can see if I muted him. What's his phone number? If you could tell me.
It would be a 312. I think they're calling from my here. I can probably just get him on here.
I don't see a 312. Thank you.
Hello, Apa?
We're gonna move on to the
They're
next
waiting.
one.
They're waiting for you in the meeting. Are you able to unclick the mute button?
Punch the button to not nothing.
Are you able to hear him?
Yeah.
No, is he on the meeting?
He's 79 years old. He still has the push buttons phones. He's on the speaker right now. Are you able to hear him?
Want me to call?
Yes.
Okay with this?
Yeah, let's try.
All right.
You need to speak up loudly, though.
So, sir, we're gonna have you take our oath.
Okay.
Can he hear us?
You're gonna have to mute. You're gonna have to just shut off the computer in the back.
I got two phones, one on my left and one on my right.
Okay, the one I'm talking to you on is the only one you're supposed to be on, Bob, please.
What do you want me to, this one? You want me to press the left button?
Yeah, try to unmute yourself. Yes, the other one. He's gonna try to unmute.
Hello?
All right, we can hear him. Can he hear us?
Okay, they can hear you. Can you hear him? Can you hear them?
Everybody like a bell.
Okay, is he in? I can't hear him. I think my sister is helping him now. She works from home, so she's trying to help him now. I apologize.
Okay, ma'am, we're gonna move on to the next permit. If your sister is able to help him, we'll come back to this one after we do another permit, okay?
There you go. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next permit is RR 4532139, Frank and Rita Stiglitz.
Hi, this is Jared Tauber from Tauber Law Offices. Good morning.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you
Sure.
solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
Sure. I just entered on this one. I'm trying to get it cleaned up. I believe Frank passed away. And so we're in the process of getting his name off the permit. And this was a pizza place up in Dyer that recently closed. They were renting the space, and there's now a new tenant at the building, and my client still owns the liquor permit. So they're trying to determine whether or not they're going to open at a new location or sell the permit, and they don't have complete direction on what they're going to do yet.
Well, it sounds complicated, sir. Hope things work out okay.
No problem. Thank you.
So this would be the third year of escrow from May 21st, 2026 to May 1st, 2027. The drop dead date is May of 2030. So there's plenty of time. I hope the issues of the estate and transfer, whatever you do, work out. Sounds like you're on top of it, though. Anything further, sir?
Appreciate it. We're getting there. No, that's it on that one.
Okay. Under RR 45-32139, Frank and Rita Stiglitz, I move we grant that third year of escrow from May 21st, 26 to May 21st, 2027. The drop dead date is in 2030, so there's time. There's also an underlying permit of RR 45-32138. Best of luck to you, sir. That's my motion.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. And then Jared, I think you have two others on with us today. So I will call, RR, it's two down on the list, RR 4538333, Quindata Properties.
Yes, this is a property, a strip mall in Cherville up here, and the permit, the landlord owns the permit, and a tenant was using the permit for a while, and then they went under, and the new tenant that took the location spot did not need the permit. And so he's been battling, trying to figure out whether he's going to get another tenant at that location that can use the permit, or if he's going to transfer it out of there. And I believe that this is going to be the last year of escrow. So he's well aware that he needs to get this figured out here in the next couple months.
Well, keep on top of it, will you please? You're good at this, so let's make sure we don't get to that fifth year and that's the end of it. You're right, it is the fifth year, and we're moving to grant the fifth year of escrow for RR 45-38333, Quindata Properties from July 17th, 26 to March 22nd, 2027. The drop dead date is that March of 2027. So you're on a short leash here, okay? Thanks.
Yes.
That's my motion.
Second. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is R 4538714 to a T.
This is my last one. Time really flies, because I believe that we purchased this permit from the state, and it's already looking like it's in its fifth year now. My client is a restaurateur up here. and has always been looking to open another location, particularly in Cedar Lake. I did speak to her earlier on her intentions, and she still intends to have this active prior to the deadline, which, I explained to her, well, we have to transfer it into whatever location you want to send it to. And then you also have to have the build out done and be active by this drop dead date. So she's aware of it. And, hopefully she can get off the pot and get it done.
Well, if you are correct that this is the 5th and final year, it runs from July 25th, 2026 to July 25th, 2027. And it will revert to the state if it is not made active by July 25th, 2027. I thought I saw in the form that was submitted that she was working with a realtor. Maybe I got that wrong.
Yeah,
but
she's been working. They're very busy at their other restaurant, which is not an excuse. But I think they have the capacity to open another spot, and she told me over the phone yesterday that she still wants to do it. So I'm going to be pretty stern with her in my email that I send her, assuming that this gets approved.
yes, she doesn't want to lose her investment in the permit, as you know, and it sounds like you're on top of it with her. I'm gonna move that we grant this 5th year of escrow for the dates noted for RR 4538714 to a T.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you. Appreciate you all. Yep.
We will try recalling RR 4506574 UFO Bar and Grill LLC.
Thank you. I could hear them. Oh, Dad, are you there?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, we can hear him and you, so I'll have you both take our oath.
Thank you.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes.
All right, so sir, can you tell us your name and how you're associated with UFO Bar and Grill?
My first name is Juan, Juan. My last name is Basserat, Bacerott. And I am the sole owner of the UFO Bar and Grill in Hammond, Indiana.
All right, and are you okay with your daughter telling us what's happening with this permit today?
Yes, I'm okay for my daughter Lorena to talk on my behalf.
All right. Ma'am, can you tell us your name for the record?
Yes.
It's Lorena
Certainly.
Basserat Ortega.
All right, and what's happening with this permit?
So I know that he's going through a lot of repairs. And then I think he's gotten plumbing done it took him 4 months. It took three different people coming in. I guess they needed a welder and I hear bits and pieces. I'm actually in San Antonio, Texas, so everything's just communicated. I'm not physically there to see the place. I know that they're trying to convert it into more of a family style. It was supposedly a 3-storefront unit, but it's always been divided in two. One was more of a bar and grill, and then the other one was more of a restaurant, which now they want it all to be like a family, like more of a just open area family restaurant, tear down the wall stuff. The bar area that was in the middle, that's been knocked down, which was occupying a lot of space. There was a pool table there that's been taken away. So they're just doing a lot of tear down, a lot of remodeling. And it's all on a retirement budget, you want to say. So it's taking a little while, and I project that they should be finalizing now. It's going to be the remodeling part versus the tear down. And I'm projecting that it would be probably like July of 2027 if everything works out and you got permits
Okay, well, that's a lot. You guys have a lot going on there. This would be the third year of escrow, which would go from, August 6, 2026 to August 6, 2027. So if you really think July of 27, that would work, but you do have a drop dead date of, January 1st of 2030. So you've got a little more time. They're going to need to do, work with excise and, turn in floor plans and things like that once they get everything,
Situated.
renovated or finished, so. Was there more,
Yes.
sir?
If there was more that you wanted to add, I think that's it, right, Dad?
Are you talking to me or just?
Yeah,
Well,
they're asking if you wanted to add anything, if you wanted to
No,
elaborate anything.
No, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Okay,
I
good.
try to live by the law and do whatever is necessary. And I don't want to over talk because I'm no professional talker, but everything is fine. I'll just fix it up. It's clean. I'm doing the best I can through the grace of God. And believe me, I will comply everything that you cover, both of you cover in this
Okay, good.
speakerphone. So what else could I say, you know?
Well, that sounds perfect. You don't need to say any more unless there's more you want to tell us, but I'm ready to move that we grant the third year of escrow to, RR 450657 UFO Bar and Grill LLC, which would go from August 6, 2026 to August 6, 2027, with a drop dead date of January 1st, 2030.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no.
¿Ya se colgó?
Motion carries. Thank you, and thank you for working through the technology with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you all. Take care.
God bless you all. Bye.
Right. Next,
Next permit is RR 4538673 OS&H CP Holdings.
Attorney Dylan Sears on behalf of OS&H CP Holdings.
All right, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, and then do we have a power of attorney on file for you?
We do.
Okay. And go ahead and tell us what's happening with OS&H CP Holdings.
The location that the business was at was no longer suitable just for the business and sales. So they have moved out of that location. My client is actively searching for locations and seeking to negotiate lease agreement that is suitable for the business and plans on completing that process within the next 6 months and then getting the business back open.
okay, well, that's good. This would be the third year of escrow, which would, be finished. It would go from, August 2nd, 2026 to August 2nd, 2027. But, the drop dead date is not until, December 15th, 2029. But it sounds like if they're going to secure a spot in the next 6 months and then work to build it out, I think you should get that done. So I move that we grant the third year of escrow to OS&H CP Holdings, and that's permit RR 4538673.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I do have one more.
What was the other one?
Permit number RR 4538660 TGGR CP Holdings LLC.
All right, we will call that one now, permit RR 4538660. Tell us what's happening with that for a minute.
A very similar situation. The location was no longer suitable for the business. My client is once again currently seeking along the same time frame, searching for a location that's suitable. They're working with agents in order to do that. And as soon as a suitable lease agreement is agreed to, they plan on quickly opening the building and resuming operations.
This is, I think that this is the 5th year of escrow, so there's a real tight frame.
That is correct. My client is aware of the time frame they're working under and is diligently seeking this new location so as to get back in operation.
I'll start at the back. Normally we end with this, but the drop dead date is June 7th, 2027. So that's his target date. Just to let you know.
Yes.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay. Under RR 45-38660 TGGRCP Holdings LLC, I move we grant the 5th and final year of escrow from June 7th, 2026 to June 7th, 2027. Again, that is the same drop dead date. Good luck to you, sir. That's my motion.
Thank you very much.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Next permit, I'm sorry for the jumping around
Yeah.
here, is RR 45-34691 OJ City LLC.
Yes, good morning. Attorney Jonathan Peterson appearing on behalf of OJ City LLC. I do have a power of attorney on file with the commission.
Okay, I do see that. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit to make it active.
So my office, the escrow is operating in tandem because we had a renewal that came up. My office recently filed a petition to transfer with the commission. That petition is been received, and we're working through that. So we anticipate that with leave of the commission here, you'll grant the escrow, and then we will work through the transfer process and get this license up and active shortly.
Okay, that sounds good. There is a little issue about the start date for escrow. We have an initial escrow start date of June 30th of 2024. And then we've had paperwork submitted that shows that the business actually closed August 22nd of 2023. Do you have any insight today on that?
Yeah, this was a sale, and I think the earlier date is correct.
Okay, we'll change our records to start escrow on August the 22nd of 2023. So what we would be granting today will be the 3rd year of escrow, and that'll be from June 30th. Hang on one second. To 30 of 24, 25, 26. There'll be the 4th year of escrow from June 30th, 2026 to June 30th of 2027. And there will be a drop dead date of August the 22nd of 2030. No, I'm sorry, 28. Can't do math today. So correct your records on that, but it sounds like it's being transferred, so that's not going to be an impact at all. If you need any help on paperwork on the transfer, please let our processor or anybody here know we can help. Thanks for clearing up the start date for escrow. I'm going to move that we grant that 4th year for RR 45-34691 OJ City LLC from June 30th, 2026 to June 30th, 2027, noting the drop dead date is now August 22nd of 2028.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 4538885, Meta Wall Street LLC.
Good morning, Kevin Hunt on behalf of the petitioner here, Meta Wall Street. I am the attorney. I've got a power of attorney.
We do show that power of attorney here. So I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
So the permit was purchased at auction, and we went through a lengthy development process last year. We got approvals, and then since the last renewal, we've installed the infrastructure. The main tenant is going up. However, the restaurant tenant is still lagging. We do not have that. I realize that'll be entering the fifth and final year of escrow. So we are on a short leash here to get this wrapped up. We do have other potential locations, but we kind of ran into a headwind after purchasing the permit. The town set up a riverfront liquor license district, which kind of shifted some of the retail and restaurant business.
Okay. So that sounds like a little bit of a challenge to work around. Glad you're on top of it and know your drop dead dates that you're up against. That drop dead date is July 21st of 2027. The permit does have to be in active use or transferred by that date. Glad you have some backup plans for potential other uses for the permit. And if there's nothing else, I'm going to move that we grant that fifth and final year for RR 4538885 Meta Wall Street LLC from July 21st, 2026, July 21st, 2027, which is the drop dead date.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Next permit is RR 4540950, Kenya Rogers.
He's on mute.
Hi, how are you? I just took it off mute.
Morning, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, and are you Jamal Rogers?
Yes, ma'am, I'm Jamal Rogers, and I believe, I'm sorry, my wife put the paperwork on file. My
She
power of
did.
attorney. Okay.
She did. So tell us what's happening with this permit.
I'm still in the middle of construction. So what happened was the city of Gary, they decided to redevelop downtown Gary. And we came up with a great idea that we would partner with Mike Epps, the comedian from Indianapolis, and we're trying to make a comedy club downtown Gary. So what we're trying to do is before I do a full layout of the build out, we're trying to get the lots next door so we can make it bigger. Because right now our building is only 30 feet wide. And if we get granted the property next door, we'll be able to be 160 feet wide. So it'll be a major renovation if we can come together with the comedian. So that's what our holdup is. And this is my first time finding out that we had to go through escrow. We only can have it in escrow for 5 years. So this will be our third year of with it being in escrow.
Well, you're on top of it, aren't you?
Yes. So I'm trying to figure it out now. So now I figured it out that we only have 5 years tops to have it in escrow. I'm gonna try to have it active and available in action, hopefully by next year this time.
Next year, good for you. Well, you've got your hands full with buying a piece of property and then trying to remodel it, expand the operation, get operating for a comedy club, right?
Yes.
Well, good luck to you, sir. Anything else you want to add to this?
No.
We better hurry up so you can get to work on this.
In real life, yes.
Okay. Under RR 4540950, Kenya Rogers, I move we grant the third year of escrow from May 9th, 26 to May 9th, 2027 The drop dead date, the date that you have to have everything done is in May of 2029. Plenty of time, but it goes quick and you'll get her done, okay?
Yes, thank you so much. May of 29, but I'm hoping to be ready up and going by next year.
Good, we're looking forward to it. That's my
Thank you so
motion.
much. All right, take care.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
All
Good
right,
luck.
thank you. All right.
Next permit is RR 4631469, Lindo's Restaurant Incorporated.
Good morning, Joseph Zachman with Esper and Associates. On behalf of Lindo's Restaurant, Inc., I do have a power of attorney on file dated April 19th, 2024.
All right, we do see that. I will have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. So I think we've heard what's happening. There was just a question about the date it closed. Any additional information on that?
I did submit an affidavit of the owner's daughter, who is his agent under a power of attorney. And she explains in her affidavit that although Lindo's Restaurant Inc. closed on October 31st of 2020, the permit remained active through the use of a tenant. And the tenant continued to use the permit till on or about February 11th of 2022. And thereafter, well, that's the date that the permit holder contends that the permit went into escrow, because from that point on, alcohol was not being served out of the location.
Okay, and thank you for that. And we did all get a copy of the affidavit. I was a little confused about when it closed and that there was another person or another business that was using the permit, but that makes it clear in your testimony that there was someone else who was using the permit. And we did look in our computer file, and we do see that there was a manager's questionnaire on file for this other business. So that does match up that it is the later date that we need to start escrow, which is February the 11th of 2022. So our record's gonna stand with that. And that makes the drop dead date then 5 years from that date, which is February the 11th of 2027. So just want to make you aware of the date that they're up against to have this business either up, it sounds like they're selling the permit, but either sold or in active use before February the 11th of 2026. So the date that we're granting today would be the 5th year of escrow that runs from November the 2nd from 2025 to November the 2nd of 2026. If you need more time, you can come back later this year and ask for the remaining amount until February the 11th of 2027, which then would complete the full 5 years that it's allowed to be in escrow. And I make that motion for RR 4631469 Lindo's Restaurant Inc.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, and thank you for that clarification.
And thank you.
Next permit is RR 4839651 Agave Business LLC. Is there anyone on for Agave Business LLC?
Consent to move agave to the end.
Consent.
We will show that move to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is RR 6432090 Beta Restaurant Group Incorporated. Is there anyone on for Beta Restaurant Group Incorporated? All right, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How's everyone doing?
Good. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with Beta Restaurant Group.
Yeah, Ryan Richardson. I should be listed as manager on the permit. and I represent Beta Restaurant Group in their licensing and their permits.
All right, and what's happening with this permit?
Yeah, this permit was associated with the old Strongbow Inn that was up here in Valparaiso, Indiana. It was a famous turkey restaurant. And since it's closed, it operated as Market Bar for a few years, which was the last iteration of the permit. And then the property was sold to Valparaiso University with the intent of it being developed and then producing a new space for the license to then go back into. Since then, the university still owns the land, but then they're working with the city to straighten out some roadways, and which is all underway. And so I believe, is this going into the 4th year of escrow?
That's correct.
So it's still likely that this permit could be used in this development that's underway in terms of the infrastructure and whatnot. But if not, and again, we'll keep on that in terms of timelines, because I'll echo everyone's sentiment on the meeting that time slips away really quick and you wake up and it's the 5th year. So if for some reason the development's taking longer, or it's not looking like it will be suitable, then we would go into a different mode of looking for a different site.
And I said 4th year, yes, but actually we do have a paperwork issue with this one. We have 3 different dates that it closed. One is February 1st of 2022. Another paperwork showed May the 1st of 2023, and a different one showed June the 1st of 2023. Do you have information for us on when the permit
That's quite a cross section.
to escrow?
I wouldn't have it in front of me, but I could go back and see when the last bills of, Gordon Foods and all those, in terms of, I could pinpoint when it did close, because I don't have it in front of me, and we had someone else handling our permits at that time of closure, which kind of makes sense of how they've handled some of our other permits, but because that's a pretty broad range of dates there. So I would have to dig in quickly here, and I could get that to you, certainly by tomorrow or the end of the week, if that was satisfactory.
Okay, would you be okay if we continued this for a month and hear back from you during that period of time? We only hear escrow cases once a year, so that would be August, once a month.
That'd be a long
Sure.
meeting.
So that would be August the 25th. Would it be okay if we continued into that date and get the information during that period of time?
Yeah, I'd be comfortable with that if that's how you'd like to proceed. That's no problem.
Okay, so if you can, before that date, before August the 21st, if you could send us information regarding the 3 different dates and why we have those and which one's correct, because it will impact the drop dead date. So if the permit did go into escrow on February the 1st of 2022, then it gets 5 years from that date. So it would be February 1st of 2027 would be the drop dead date. So
Okay. Well, let me verify, and I'll send that into Abigail, my processor, and then we can just, that way we have the exact date, and we'll plan accordingly. Either way, we'll work with it. So.
And you mentioned that Strongbow closed and then somebody else opened in that space. That may be what's creating the issue. If it went into escrow, then reopened, then went back into escrow. So we would look at the last closure date, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it did change hands at that time. It was a different owner, and then Beta Restaurant Group was the most recent purchaser and operator. So let me dig into that and clarify that for the committee, and then that way we're all on the same page. So.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
That would be great. So send us information on that by August 21st of 2026. And the meeting will be on August the 25th of 2026. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And you'll get notice that you're
Okay.
on for that day.
All right. Thank you for your consideration. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Next permit for consideration is RR 4936905, the Smith Entertainment Group. We did receive a request to continue this one additional month. I would recommend that this be the final continuance. I think this permittee has had an excessive amount of time to get these issues cleared, so I will not entertain an additional motion to continue. We'll vote at the next meeting whether they are compliant with the terms of their escrow and their renewals. That's my motion.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Not seeing any. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is RR 7341012, Zachary Reardon. Is there anyone on for Zachary Reardon?
We just go ahead and hear this rather than consent. We're at the end of the docket. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Instead of recalling it, just go ahead and hear it since we are at the end of the docket.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's, notice it's the first failure to appear. And do we contact them about that and let them know, or?
Our attorneys will send them a letter and say that it's rescheduled.
Okay, that's my motion.
For August 25th?
Yes.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is RR 8334228, Los Primos Incorporated.
And this is their second failure to appear.
So I would recommend that we deny escrow and set it on the 2nd August commission meeting for reconsideration of the renewal of their application.
Okay, so that's my motion.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. So that will be set on the August 18th commission agenda. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. All right. Recalling RR 06-39650 Jagad LLC. Anyone on for Jagad LLC?
I note that this is their first failure to appear and we have to reschedule it for the August 25th, 2026 as their hearing date.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Recalling RR 29-38837 College Plus LLC.
Yeah. I showed that this is the first FTA. And we'll reset this for August 25th, 2026 and notify I show a POA for. Notify them of this failing to appear.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Recalling RR 4839651 Agave Business LLC.
Same thing. I showed this as.
Second.
Yeah, that's the second failure to occur. I move we deny the escrow and set this for August 18th, 2026.
Second.
It's Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. We do have some extensions for consideration today. The first one is RR 2732899 Western Investments LLP.
Yes, this comes to us for a second extension. They, need to restate their permit with the Secretary of State's office. They expired April the 19th of 2026. They had some paperwork issues that's now been cleared. I believe they still need to reinstate with the Secretary of State's office. I'm going to move that we grant a 30-day extension and ask legal to contact them and get the Secretary of State's document cleared up. And that is for RR 2732899 Western Investments LLP.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next is RR 02388076 My Little Town Spirits Holding LLC.
Yes, this permit expired May the 7th. They had a first extension from May 8th to August the 5th. They don't have any violations. They had a paperwork issued, which has now been cleared up. They're scheduled for the local board on August the 10th. I move that they receive a 90-day extension, and that is for RR 02388076 My Little Town Spirits Holding LLC.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next is RR 1541806 Roman Greendale Incorporated.
Yes, this permit expired March the 5th of 2026. They had a first extension from March the 9th to June the 7th. They have a second extension for June the 16th to July the 28th. They are now scheduled for their local board. They had paperwork issues outstanding, which they have taken care of. The local board is for August the 19th. I move that we grant the remainder of the full 90 days, which will be September the 19th of 2026.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. There is one escrow request to add to the agenda that is BCD Incorporated for DL 4931436. This comes on as a, let me see, second extension request. It looks like for the prior permit year, they were only granted a 1-year renewal. So now we're going into 1.5 years with the 2 extensions. See if they are scheduled.
They are on September the 8th.
Okay, it looks like they are scheduled for September the 8th, 2026. I would move that we grant the second extension request with strict compliance and advise them that they must appear on that September 8th, 2026 meeting since they are only on a 1-year renewal. Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Not seeing any other items on the agenda, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Adjourn.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, my name is Om Narla. I had a matter today.
Okay,
I'm so
our hearing
sorry.
starts at 10. Can you tell us what permit you were here for?
Yes, the permit number is, 1 second, I'm giving you the number. It's
It's RR 293-8837.
All right, so this is for College Plus LLC.
Correct.
All right, well, first matter we're going to have addressed is that we already marked you as failing to appear and continued this to August 25th. Can we take it by consent to
Consent.
withdraw that motion and vote?
Consent.
All right, sir, I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with College Plus.
Om Narla. I'm the owner of College Plus LLC.
All right, and what's happening with this permit to make it active?
We initially purchased it because to use it for one of our for our real estate tenants to be using it. No one wanted it, and we tried to release it to the market. I've contacted several law firms that practice in this field. We'll be releasing it to the market for the price we purchased. I think it's about 7,000 or something like that.
So you're trying to sell the permit,
Correct.
and you've contacted some of the lawyers. Are you actively looking elsewhere?
We tried to list it in LoopNet, but they won't allow us to list there. But I think the only way to list this is through lawyers, like people that are actively involved in permitting.
Well, sir, this would be the 5th year of escrow. That's the last year.
That's
So
correct.
you still have until August of next year to do something, but you have to get it active by then. If you're going to operate it, you need to get going. If you're going to sell it, you've got some time to do that. But so you know, it's August 17th. Pardon me?
We will sell it likely.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna move, we grant the 5th year of escrow for RR 2938837 College Plus LLC. That will go from August 17th, 26 to August 17th of 2027. So you've got some time, but let's get this operational, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's my motion.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
You still adjourned?
Well, I guess we did adjourn and didn't hear that, but.
Let's adjourn again then.
All right.
I move.
Second. Been moved and seconded. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. We are adjourned.